what you have to say to us.
I need like 2 minutes to
okay.
Log in.
So, of course, you said learn something online, so you need to log in. Because if you're not online, you cannot learn. So this might also be accessible for everyone if it is online. I think Matthias will tell us something about it. If it is possible to access it for everyone, please say something about it and your talk.
Well, I start with the proposition of Steve in the online in the opening session, who said it's a quite a good idea to learn at the borders of your discipline. So I'm a trained journalist, but I'm quite interested in geo information as a tool of storytelling and as well as a tool of research. So that's why I was interested in it, and I found a way to get a bit into this issue, learning online. In fact, it was one of the first massive open online courses I took, was by the Pennsylvania State University, offered on Coursera, and it was about the geolocation revolution by Anthony Robinson. So I tried to keep it short, and mostly it's based on video lectures. There are tests following, and there's quite a good discussion group all the time. So I said anything, anywhere. Anything means just have a look for the issues you are interested in. I mean, I did it in GIS, but you can take it as well in art history, or I made a course in Python, which is running like a script language in a lot of geo-information programs. So this is quite a nice add-on extra. And I mean, if you're in university, it's quite easy to go to an audition of another professor, which doesn't have to look with your discipline. But if you are out in the job and you got time limit constraints, it's quite a good idea to just go online whenever you want. You have a time of 10 weeks to focus on one issue. And I think it's a very good idea to start, or to try it at least, one on the personal level, to train your skills, but as well on an organizational level, because it's quite an intelligent way, I would say, to train your stuff as well. So my experiences with Coursera, I showed it already. Coursera is mostly for free, and if you want to earn a certificate, you have to pay for it. It's the same process as edX. edX was founded by Harvard University and the MIT, and yeah, they have quite a lot of programming stuff and analysis, R, Python, whatever. But as well, there are quite a lot of, if you want to learn Chinese or Chinese art, whatever. So almost anything, anywhere. And I would say another good aspect is normally you build quite a good community around this theme, and you get a lot of good discussion. So if you have an online access, it's quite easy to get into it. You get good professors, and you can do it whenever you like and almost wherever you are. So yeah, it's just just some basic ideas on this issue. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to ask. So.
Thank you. Are there any questions? Yes.
Hi, Luca. May I ask you, how many courses have you taken between Coursera and edX? And if you find, did you have standard, well, let's call it standard education in university? Do you find a big difference between one and the other?
I mean, you have to take, they give quite a good indication of what the course is about. For example, I took this EDX 601. And normally they have quite a good syllabus where they state all the things you will learn and what amount of time you have to invest. And wait a moment, it's called introduction.
So it's not really readable on the beamer, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering how many courses have you done, and if you find differences with the standard or classic way of going to an education. I'm wondering, will the future be people not going to university anymore and do e-learning? Do you think the two things are, this one could replace standard education in your opinion?
I think you have to take your personal situation. For example, I mean, I taught as well online journalism at a university, and I would say the direct contact with the students and the direct contact to the professor or to the teacher is quite a valuable thing. But on the other hand, if you are in Cameroon, India, or whatever, it's quite good to have an access to an MIT course. So I wouldn't say it replaces it, but I would say it's a good complementary offer. That's what and it's a good idea to get access to new disciplines, I would say. Yeah.
okay. Any more questions?
And I would say it's a special time right now because almost everything is free, but there's a tendency to charge more. So Udacity, for example, is charging with good reasons as well. And sometimes there's a kind of freemium model, so you take the course and you get it for free. If you want a certificate, you pay something. If you want some special advices or buy stuff from the university, you have to pay a bit more. So there are a lot of different models. So you have to check what fits for you, I guess.
Okay, thank you again.
You're welcome.
Now we will have